Let me tell you what styling is.
So they did 7 episodes, and we was out here fiending because episode 7 was that work too. We were like, oh shit, oh shit.
It's wild.
So spoiler alert, guys. Now we're gonna get to the details of things like I'm not gonna give you the whole series because, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. A lot of superhero shit going on. Whatever. If you care, you care. You don't, you don't. It's a lot of kids involved. They growing up because so much time has passed.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel even older. Cause I'm like, damn, how long have I been watching this fucking show? Because these motherfuckers is old as shit.
But they're at that age where, like,
it's noticeable.
Yes.
Because Nancy and them look fine.
Yes.
Everybody.
Winona been looking the same for.
Winona stayed looking like Winona since Girl Interrupted. Like she been Winona.
Absolutely, she ain't changing. Winona.
I love her faces too, yo. Her face, she be face acting.
I love her.
She be face acting. I'm like, yo, look at you face acting right now.
She's a damn good actress.
And I said this is the only thing I'll say about season 1. I'm like, man, love my mom. I want my mom. Anybody else who's a caregiver, that's who your mom should be. Like, that is like, you wouldn't, like, don't ever take no for an answer. Like, nah, my son is in the walls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These lights, she's talking to me. You know.
Okay.
She said fuck her son, fuck her older son. Yeah. She was like, Mom, come on, get it together, Mom. Come on, he's gone, he's dead. No, fuck you, bitch.
Yes, because you're really ready to give up on your brother.
Word.
It was her intuition.
Word.
They say, like, motherly intuition. She like, my son ain't dead.
My son ain't dead.
You feel that. But
right.
I feel like my mom would
and
be
shout
that
out
same
to Hopper.
person.
Hopper was like, yo, because Hopper was trying to be like just a cop. Be like, I mean, Hopper was Hopper's Hellboy. Like, if you really want to get down to it,
Hopper,
you know,
especially in this last season.
Yeah. Oh no, Hopper's real, but Hopper was a sheriff, whatever. So he was just doing his job, and he's like, man,
lazy one at that.
Lazy job and shit, whatever. He didn't give a fuck. Like, he was literally Hellboy. That's a callback for people that's geeky like me. But he
throwing it back with Hellboy.
He was just like, yo, I don't know if I want to believe you or not, whatever. But, like, she was like, the body is not the body. Like, I would see people going off the end on that too. Like, the body's not the body. What you talking about? That's definitely your boy. And, you know, it was a whole plastic whatever inside the body. It was like, once you see that, once he saw that, he's like, okay, no, this is some fucked up shit. Because I love cops that don't trust the government.
Because I don't trust the damn government.
Because that's really what it is. It's a sheriff that don't trust the government. A small town. There's some other shit going on. Fast forwarding to now, we find out that, you know, I mean, there's 5 storylines here going on.
Yes.
So let me bring it back to a little bit before we get into shit, because I got a bunch of notes I ain't reading on them. I've just been rambling. That's what happens. I write a bunch of shit down and don't look at it.
Okay. That means fluidity.
Oh yeah, man. It had to be natural. You know, like, I was gonna put these in order. I'm like, fuck all that. It's gonna get together. There are 5 storylines. And I mean, they changed a little bit, but the main storylines is 11 and Papa. You know, that's from the door.
I have mixed emotions about Papa.
I know you do, and it's fair.
We'll go.
It's
into
fair.
That.
Say it right now, man. This is what we doing. Reacting.
I have mixed emotions about Papa, and I feel like I'm not supposed to really fuck with him.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how they setting this show up.
You feel like, but you don't know if he's a good or bad guy.
I know, like, you can't tell. Like, I can't tell if he's
that last little, you know, gathering her up and walking up the steps, like, trying to save his girl, even though he just locked the girl down. See how quick that changed?
But it was giving that he was trying to protect her the whole time. I'm gonna say this, in spoiler alert.
Yeah,
I don't like. If you know, you know. If you don't, get on it. I don't really like how 11 left him. I don't.
Yeah, because he just wanted some closure, and she was like, nah.
Like, you don't deserve closure, even though you just got shot.
Spit on your grave.
I don't like that. I didn't like that.
Because you could tell, like, it was like kind of a whimper, like, please, 11, just tell me that it was, all I did for you, just, everything I did was for you, just tell me.
Just that you understand. And even if you didn't understand then, but you understand now, like.
So I told you this is gonna be reaction, response, everything is all in one. So get it where you lay down. This is Star Wars. You know, we're gonna go from the front to the back to the front,
inside outside.
Right. Hey, thank you right there. That was a segue you even know about. Shout out to Shelby, my motherfucking girl Shelby.
Do I look like a motherfucking tree?
shout out to Shelby because she definitely had me dying. I put her on this, her and her mama. I put her on this show. And thank you for taking my suggestion because I mean, somebody be too cool to be like, I'll check it out. Your little show, I'll check it out. You know, I'm like, and she checked it out. She's like, yo, I fuck with this.
Yeah,
you know, I like it. And she keep calling it the Inside Out.
No. Close.
And I love it. I'm like, it's gonna be that forever now. That's what it is. The Upside Down is going away. It's now the Inside Out. We in the Inside Out in this bitch.
Okay, because that's what it's giving. It's giving. Yeah, it's the Upside Down, but it's Inside Out all types of ways. I don't like it.
But
it's giving hell.
So 11. I want to say all of a sudden, but I get what they're doing. Is a lot of years has been passed. She's learning. She's a little more quick. Like, you know, she was relocated to Cali. Like, you know, she even though, things just drastically changed fast. I feel, you know what it was? It was the memories that she got back. I think has made her. I'm just playing devil's advocate for myself because when did she get so well spoken all of a fucking sudden?
Oh, well, I feel like that had to be just like, over time. Just
like, I'm like, yo, you know, like phrases like bitching, like you know how to tell bitchin'. Jokes.
Yes, but I mean, you gotta think she's like around people. Yeah,
she's developed.
I mean,
it was a lot more from the kid that she wasn't getting like, you know, oh, this is hot, this is cool. Like, she was a baby, she don't know what was going on, but now it's so many layers, man. Because like. Vecna is the villain, guys. If you don't know who that is, we're going to get into that shit. Vecna / Henry /1. Yes. We're going to get into all that.
Yes.
But it was, that's why I watched it the second time because it's like, it reminded me like, because when they fast forward, when she was looking for Max and she couldn't find her, they was like going back and like, yo, he takes all your memories, takes everything. And like, I'm like, oh shit. So, and then even going back again, like, you know,
he's some real deal shit,
man. And then when going back again, when Papa was talking, whatever, watching the video, that shit had me dying. Him watching the video, like, oh shit, like put him in the wall, and he was just like, yeah, you passed out, and your memories weren't like you didn't know where you were anymore. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense now. Like you kind of have to relearn a lot of things.
Yeah.
And as a kid, you know, how he lose though. That's what I want to know in the beginning.
Because he was so strong in the first place.
Like, in the beginning. Yeah, like, he... Like,
who you mean, Vecna?
Yeah.
I just feel like 11's stronger.
Just period.
I think that's what they're setting it up. That she's strong enough to open... She was strong enough to open the world.
You know what?
And he knew that. That's why he said, I wanted you on my side at one point.
Yeah, I like that. I love that line, too.
I love that shit. Want you to watch.
Now I just want you to watch, bitch.
Bitches been bitches for a while.
I just want you to watch.
The way he cracked up Max like that. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. All right, guys. So, there's 5 storylines. This how when you're a fan of a show, you're just excited.
Yeah. If you haven't realized,
I'm a fan of this shit. And you're a fan. I love that you're a fan. I'm about to talk to a fan of this.
Yes.
5 storylines. 11 and Papa. Hopper in prison in Russia.
Yes.
Soviet Union, Russia at this point.
Wow, shit.
You know, back 80s shit. You know, they don't get no fucks over there.
My man dropped like
Steve and Nancy and man, I love that shit line too. Will was like, he's like, no, I keep saying Will, Mike. Mike was just like, or Mike, he's talking to Mike. And he was like, oh, you grew up. It's like, yeah, it looks like you slimmed down.
You slimmed down. Because he did.
Big facts. Jesus. Look at him now. That big facts. Different person.
He looked healthy.
He looked healthy. He was healthy weight.
He wasn't even big. He was
healthy
just
weight.
Healthy.
He was never big.
He looked sick.
Yeah. The boy needs some milk.
Okay.
He needs some milk.
That man, they was starving him.
Steve and Nancy in the Upside Down. That's another storyline.
Yes.
Well, Steve, Nancy, and Robin and Eddie.
Yes.
Mike and Will and Callie. You know, because Mike went to go visit Will and he went to go visit Elle, but you know, his best friend is still there. All the quotes. The kids in Hawkins, and then Joyce and Murray in Russia, and then Vecna is a whole storyline by itself.
Don't forget Crazy Boy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like it's like 6 storylines.
Don't forget Crazy Boy.
Crazy Boy
that lost his girlfriend.
Oh, them motherfucking pussy ass bitch ass niggas.
Letterman
Pussy ass
jackets.
bitch ass bitch bitches.
Burnt bitch.
I am them bitch ass niggas. I said I wasn't gonna curse this episode.
Well,
them bitch ass pussy ass. Well, it's really just him. It's really him. His boys is rolling.
they bitch ass niggas
They bitch ass niggas too, but his boys is rolling.
They do whatever he said. Nobody sits there. No, the young boy that was actually getting the visions, he ain't pulling them like, no, this shit is real, bro.
He don't listen. He the third black person in town.
Well, he need to speak up. Stand up right now.
Yeah, that pussy ass nigga Jason. I'm so happy he died the way he died. I'm like, nigga, I'm happy I'm happy you woke up after you know what I want to say a New Edition name, but I can't think of his name.
Oh,
After so and so he died. You remember?
how he die?
Because Lucas knocked him out after he was getting choked the fuck out.
Right.
Mad long. It was getting me very racist. It was big racist. I ain't gonna lie. Sidebar was Max's brother. I got it on my. I got Max tabs open. Was Max's brother racist?
I mean, it
was given racist.
He was
to me.
a dick.
He did not like Lucas the whole time, and they never gave a reason.
He was a dick, and
he was a dick. But she was like, "What? Say, but hanging around that nigga." Yo, I'm surprised I have not heard nigga in this whole thing.
I'm glad I haven't, because it might have changed how I felt.
It may have changed some things
About this
because there was a few
show.
There was a few nigga moments. I feel like.
But I'm gonna say his brother definitely for sure.
Max's brother, yeah.
Not his, her.
Yeah.
Her brother. That's why she hated that.
Yeah.
Hated that man.
Yeah.
Hated him.
Yeah. So yeah, Lucas. He
Back
definitely.
to how Bobo died though.
And so Lucas, he was getting choked the fuck out. You know, he summoned the courage because he saw Max getting lifted up in the air. You know, it was about to go down when you know she already got lifted once. You know, it was going the second time.
He stomped on her only outlet.
Yeah, that was some. Yeah,
Piece
that was
of
some big shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, although it was even though he don't know what the hell's going on, it was kind of gangsty. Like, nah, only one person gonna die tonight. He came with that gun.
Lucas was like, "Wait,
I didn't like him, but he wasn't an idiot. He didn't know what was going on, but like he was like
he was giving obsession.
Let me rephrase. He was obsessed, but like
he was giving obsession, so it was no way for him to receive that anything else was the option. That's the problem. That was the problem, and I get it.
He didn't receive.
If
he wasn't able to.
Died behind it. Everybody gotta die.
Oh, but you see what happened though? Good obsession, bad obsession. Joyce obsessed about her son.
And she found him.
And she found him.
That's true.
This nigga is obsessed about some wrong shit. But he's after
he
you saw the boy get broke the fuck up in the goddamn water. Why they had to do that boy like that? You know, but he broke him up in the water. You saw Eddie cowering, fall in the water. He's summoned the devil. It's a goddamn hellfire club. You know.
The sister, what's the sister's name? Because she might be
Erica's the most important
favorite character.
Erica's the most important piece of this whole thing.
She's
no, all the kids are smart. And give it to Dustin. He break the shit down every time for me. Like
he is.
I'm like, yo, my nigga, you just broke it down to me so easy. When they was talking in the kitchen, and Erica was like, yo, so the Russians, why they open the gates?
Right.
And look, what the fuck you talking about? He's like, whoa, wait a minute.
He be figuring
she
shit.
She didn't open the gate. Yo, he be figuring shit the fuck out.
Everything out.
I'm like, she's like, they didn't open the gate. She opened the gate. So what the fuck is doing? Yo, five-star general. I'm like, yo.
He be figuring shit out. They all be figuring shit out though.
And they do, because Erica don't know everything, but she be figuring like the light. She's like, is that Vecna? And he's like, but he knows SOS. So he's like, nah, they went down to Watergate. You know, like great name.
Watergate.
They was hating on him. It was a great name.
It was
a perfect name.
They be hating on him because his teeth the way they are.
Because his teeth be
teething. But my man Dustin is smart, and that's why he got a smart ass girlfriend.
Right.
I love his little girlfriend. She's so cute.
First of all, how was nigga just traveling like this?
Just around.
Nigga, you know. Do you like the new character Argyle?
Argyle's the tall Mexican guy.
Yeah.
I didn't, for some reason.
You wasn't fucking with him?
No, I love him. Okay. But let's just talk about how I love him so much that I felt like he's always been a part of this whole situation.
He felt like that.
Hasn't.
He felt like that because listen, I just rewatched this. I didn't rewatch everything. I went back. I did rewatch everything really, but like today, I watched episode 7 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
Just come on. Let me just start from, and it really went into 8 very well.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, where like what's his name, Will and Mike, and they all rejoice with Nancy and them.
Mm-hmm.
They show Argyle first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they don't know this nigga.
What episode?
And this is episode 9, the last one. When like they all pull up, they like zoom the camera up to Argyle first, and then everybody gets out the car, and I'm just like, so it do feel like he a part of the crew.
Been there. I think he needs to stay. Don't take him off.
I wanted him to bring old girl with him.
I thought that was gonna expand a little bit maybe
Yeah.
in the future because I mean Dustin and the girl, like his girlfriend, are still together.
Yeah.
That's obviously her
Right.
sister. Like I think it's gonna expand, but I thought they were the cutest little.
Yeah, I love that little
like,
cute pothead couple.
Yeah. You know I love a pothead.
You feel me?
Yes. So I loved them. I loved his comedic relief that he brings.
Oh, he needed that.
So good. I think he
And
fits
he was
in
timely
really
with
well.
some stuff, like he found the treads in the tires and
Yes.
he did his thing. You
Yes. I loved it.
know. And do you think the one joke that he said with like the whole, they put little dogs in bags all the time, to carry on, whatever. And what Mike was like, oh my God. And I feel like he was like, oh my God, he's right. Now, oh my God, like you fucking high piehead ass nigga. He was like, it's like they do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they breathe and they figure it out.
I mean, because he be saying hot shit, but he be right.
He be right.
He not like saying wrong
I like
shit.
that they just be going with him too. They just be like, whatever, we just gonna roll because like they didn't know he going to that little pizza spot to get that little tuba.
They didn't. They trusted him, but he been rolling around with them as well, and he's been risking his life behind that shit.
Facts.
So
and I like that L be having the attitude all the time. It's like
I like
what?
that L smack.
What's
that
going on?
bitch up in the.
All right,
Sorry,
listen.
am I jumping?
I know, we all around the
jumping?
place. Like I said, I put none in order. Shout out to the Demobats because
I hate them.
I'm gonna tell you one thing
Demobats.
about Stranger Things. They gonna make a monster.
Yeah.
Sorry, monster. I can't say
Monster.
it right. They gonna make a monster.
Monster.
I don't like monster. It don't sound nice. I like monster. That's
Monster sounds cute.
Yeah.
Those bitches are monsters.
Oh, those are, you know what? They monstrosities.
Yeah, like what?
It's not giving Space Jam. Like this
The
is
way
definitely.
they did my mans, both of them.
Man, first of all, shout out to Steve. He is a badass.
Badass.
Steve is my favorite. He's been my favorite. I like his. I mean, his what do you call it? His trajectory, his character arc was real quick. In the beginning, because he was a dick for a second. But like he wasn't like he was one of those dicks. Is like y'all look up to me, Shy. I guess I should be a dick. Like he wasn't like he wasn't a dick like Jason's a dick.
Right. Refresh. Who Jason?
The nigga that
I think I didn't watch this shit at all, and I swear to God I watched it glued to the.
No, you just don't know names. The dude that
So
the dude that stomped on Max's shit. Stopped on Max's city.
Yes,
Yeah,
Jason.
he's not a dick like that.
No,
like
that guy is just a fuck.
Steve was just like he didn't want to see his girl go. Speaking of Jonathan, like he didn't want to.
He still loves.
She
shit
been a
out
little
of her.
weirder. I'm gonna just say everything I gotta say.
Just say it. We here.
Nancy, I was fucking with Nancy the whole time because she's fearless.
Yeah,
She's really a thug, and she led that whole group at the end. She like, hey, do not deviate from the motherfucking plan. That's what we doing. Don't you talk in that goddamn house.
She pissed
Don't
me
you
off
talk in that
low-key.
goddamn house. You better take them damn shoes off. Take them shoes off. You better walk when you get out there in socks. Like she is real with that shit.
Yes,
Very motherly.
Take off your shoes, please.
What do you say?
That was you. Take off your shoes, please.
Right. That was me. Yeah, I related.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But she won't be honest to this boy, Jonathan. Just tell him the truth.
You don't like him.
You don't like this nigga. I mean,
maybe she feels.
I mean, maybe you did at some point. Steve has reimaginated himself. Like Steve has
liked him.
She always liked him, but Steve has and Steve ain't being a dick. He ain't like pushing. He just like, yo, I'm gonna just. And then Eddie came through with the slate and just like, yo, that's your girl, dog. I see it. We all see it. Nobody else jumped in the motherfucker. R.I.P. to Eddie. Nobody else jumped in. Spoiler. Nobody else jumped in. I jumped in. She jumped in. I jumped after them.
Said it.
Like
he let her
they
know,
love
like,
you.
Yo,
they love you.
I ain't got much to say, but she
Stila,
jumped in right after you.
Big facts.
It was no hesitation when everybody else.
Dead ass facts.
Period.
Like Steve love the kids. Well, you see that. Steve love the kids.
He does.
They love some Steve.
Big bro.
Big bro. Like I fuck with Steve, man. Steve is a badass.
So.
Why is it always cold in Russia? I feel like it's always snow every time.
But isn't
they
that
show
like
it.
a thing?
I don't know. I never been.
I thought Russia was always cold.
They don't get like 2
Them
seasons at least.
They cold.
Yeah,
they some
they
cold
cold.
ass
Cold
hearted motherfuckers. And sorry to any Russians that maybe aren't that way.
Right.
But the way they perceive y'all over here in America, y'all ain't too nice. And now with everything that's going on,
I will do something not kind.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's what it's giving.
Yeah.
So I would think cold climate for cold niggas.
For cold motherfuckers.
Right.
You know.
Cold ass motherfuckers.
I mean,
cold hard.
Listen, they told you how them Europeans grew up. We was over here basking in the sunlight in Africa and shit. And they was like, hey, what's going on over there, man? It's cold as shit over here.
Yeah. Okay. Let me steal your land.
Let y'all have that. So Eddie. I'm just jumping where I can find it. Eddie. I love Eddie.
Loved him.
Eddie's amazing. He's there. So now in season 4, he's their Dungeons and Dragons person. You know, like he's part of the team. He seemed like he's been in high school forever.
He has.
And they go, because Dustin and I think they're freshmen. So I think they just got this bitch.
Yeah, they're definitely fresh. They are. They are. They said it.
Right. So we just jumped into the end of the school year, and because they went, it was spring break.
Yeah,
it was spring break. That's because Mike went to go see Will for spring break. Yeah. So I mean, Eddie is a new character that they brought in, and they just brought him in to kill him, like because I fuck with it, but I don't fuck with it. Don't bring a new character in just because you don't want to get rid of the old characters.
This is the thing, because that was what Corey said. Because I was like, at least it was somebody like. Because we were glued to the TV. Mm-hmm. I was like, at least it was somebody that like we weren't like attached to. But I did grow to really. But yes and no. But who would you have wanted to lose instead of Eddie? I think I think
you got to make a decision if you want to really be real. You know. Well, I think that fucks up the kids.
But wait, no.
I think that
Eddie passed, and then
Max is fucked up. We don't know what's going on with Max.
I don't know.
She died and she didn't die. Because she had to die. I mean, they said she died for a minute, but she had to die because that 4-way arc would have happened.
Exactly.
That shit wouldn't activate.
But that's my thing. So I'm like, I mean, they kind of didn't cop out because I don't know that Max is gonna be able to like come back. Now, however, 11 is very, very strong, and now she knows how to access her powers.
No. No, you ain't gonna die.
Yes.
You ain't nah,
that's not happening.
That's how I feel.
Die. But I'm like, oh, you twice, a minute too late, $1 too short. You have got to. If you got it in you, bitch, you got to pull it out you quicker.
And I need them to like explain shit more, oh, you didn't know that? She was there with him. She was there with Max. Like 11, tell Dustin that you were there. Tell Lucas.
Why aren't they saying anything?
Tell Lucas, because you were Lucas. First of all, that baby was acting. That baby boy was acting right there. I'm gonna tell you right now. I gotta get my sultry voice, so I gotta get my Stephen A. right now.
Who's this?
That baby was acting. Lucas.
Black boy. That baby.
That baby was acting.
I love
that baby. Was
baby.
acting. No, Max. No.
Stay with me, Max.
Stay with me, Max.
Stay with me, Max.
No, Max.
I felt so because he was like the headphones.
Because he was yelling and crying at the same time. I know that sound. I know that black cry.
Like, that cry out.
Help! Somebody help! Please help! Like he was really.
He's a good actor.
He was putting it on.
He's a good actor.
He was putting it on.
And he's killing it. His growth.
He was trying to break shit down to Jason. Like, yo, she's your girl with drugs. She don't do no drugs. She don't do no drugs. Why did she come to me for help? Because, nigga, nobody like you.
Because he said, well, why was he at his house? Because
Right.
she was buying drugs.
It's like, nah.
That's not possible. It the fuck is. Get your shit together. She couldn't sleep. She needed some weed.
Right. And he tried to break it down like, yo, she seeing things?
Yes.
Yeah, like, yo, she needed some drugs. She just needed a little help.
But that motherfucker was too far gone.
He had a vendetta against Eddie. He just ain't like Eddie.
But it grew to hellfire. It wasn't just Eddie after.
Facts, but she could have went to somebody else, and I think he would have heard it a little differently. It was the fact that Eddie is not a popular nigga like this nigga is. He just making it out to be a freak, even though he don't fucking know him. Listen, guys, you gotta watch the episode because I'm not gonna give it to you like. I'm not gonna break it down like you want to be broken down. This ain't no awesome. This ain't no emergency recap. Awesome. This ain't no shout out to my man Rob. This ain't no Geek Culture Explained. Like, I'm not summarizing this shit perfectly. I'm just giving you feeling.
Yes.
And
reaction.
Feeling and reaction. Tell me how you felt about the last 20 minutes of that goddamn show.
Okay.
Nigga, I was thug tear was coming.
The last 20 minutes, it was just I was definitely on the edge of my seat. I didn't like. Okay.
Now,
maybe I didn't like.
I'm talking about reunion time.
What do you mean?
Like the last 20 minutes of the last episode.
I agree.
Reunion time when, like, you know.
I don't understand why 11 wasn't saying that she was a part of these things.
I don't know. I don't understand.
I don't get that.
Small they are.
I didn't like that. Look
that is ridiculous.
Babies.
Big babies right here.
I love it though. They were there. I love it.
Back when Mike was cute.
I think he's still cute. I think that I
His
like
nose
the
is too hard for me. I
relationship.
can't really.
It is real. But you know what? You can't. Poor baby. Don't make him feel like that.
But no, I don't understand why Eleven's not telling Lucas at least that I was there. I saw it was going down. I try to help, you know. But she may not have those social skills yet.
I think there's a reason why she's not saying it. I don't know what it is. I feel like maybe it'll be revealed because, you know, she's got a big hand in you know, the producing part of it.
Really?
Yeah, that's why this one was kind of like more horror,
and she kind of got her own story
inspired.
Yeah.
They said that she helped direct. I can't remember if it was direct and produce or both, but she was like behind the scenes on this one too. That's why they said this one took like a real dark turn because like that kind of makes
sense why Max got so much love too.
Yeah,
because Max was really like the standout. Yeah, if she wasn't number one, she was number two.
She was the new character last season though. So I mean,
you know what? She was there since season 2.
No way.
I know. I'm like, yo, how long you been here? I thought it was quick too. I thought she was there for like a season. She was there since like season 2, dog.
Oh, well then again,
because remember she was trying to be friends with him, and Dustin got his little Demogorgon pet, and she was like, "What's in the box?" And he's like, "Nah, I can't. You know, this is us."
Oh my god, yeah.
Season 2.
I forgot. Well then, going back to our point, they didn't really cop out because they fucked Max up. I don't think Max. I don't know.
You don't think she come? Listen, she gave you the realest.
If
like,
she
yo,
do,
I can't.
I think she's gonna come back like a villain or something.
She said I can't. She said I can't feel and I can't see.
That made me so sad. Is that a part of the last 20 minutes?
Kind of, sort of. I'm more so talking about the reunion of just like everybody getting back together because everybody been spaced out all this time. So like, you didn't care.
It's not that I didn't care. I mean, granted, maybe that didn't stand out
nobody
to me.
cares about Mike's mom, even though she's cute. She all right. Like Mike's mom and the baby that I hate babies on. Sorry, that sounded crazy. If you just cut that out.
I hate babies.
Period.
You were one once. Let's.
No, I hate babies on shows that grow up and get a check and did nothing. And you know what I'm talking about. The baby sister in that goddamn house, in Mike's house, with nightlight on. She's like, hey, it's my nightlight. Like she don't even talk. She just gave him Skittles. Mad. They
gotta give the dynamic of a family.
Yeah, I get. I mean, listen, I understand why and I like that they broke that down this season too. About no, matter of fact, maybe it was an early season where the dynamic of, you know, is this Stepford wife? Is that what the term is? Like somebody just kind of like a trophy wife kind of thing. Like she saw that this man had some money and was, you know, doing well for himself.
True.
And she just like, because, you know, he's
a dick.
He's a big dick. You
know? He literally, like, the whole show is like, yeah, maybe they are demon worshippers, devil worshippers.
See, I should keep turning my words around.
Like, do you not care about your kids? Like,
nobody cares about their kids. Let's get that straight. The black people don't even care about their kids. Like,
what's going on in this town?
And I love how so conveniently. And I'm gonna jump back to what I'm talking about, but I love how conveniently they just keep finding ways to explain this shit to the adults.
I don't know.
Oh, there's an earthquake.
Being honest.
Oh my god, an earthquake.
Why are they being so freaking secretive?
Who's being secretive?
Let's be honest with the world.
Who's being secretive though? Who's
everybody? Because the fucking news. I'm sorry, but the news is literally still reporting it's an earthquake, and we don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, they don't know.
Why isn't anyone telling?
But who's supposed to be telling?
That's been
the
a part of this.
The kid, they don't listen to the kids.
I think everybody that has been a part of this shit needs. Oh, I guess the only
Steve
reason
and them
I
just
can
got
get
into this shit. Really,
the only thing that I can assume is that they're trying to protect Elle. And the second that they start explaining this shit,
they're gonna
government's
go for her.
Coming for Elle.
Just like Sullivan. Where's that nigga at?
Sullivan is.
I know. I'm trying to give it to you. Sullivan is the black nigga that was trying to get Elle down, like trying to get Elle like put away.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He's got a vendetta because you saw him. They saw the mercenaries kill all the goddamn. I'm like, goddamn, you kill your own. They killed every fucking body. They didn't give a fuck.
They didn't give a.
They lost from the people that went and they just walked right over him.
Massacre.
That was a massacre. They came through, wiped shit down.
That was fucking ridiculous. All to get somebody that can stop the damn bullets and turn them around on your ass anyway.
But because like when that, I'm not gonna lie. The first time, spoiler guys, when that first time, like, all right. You got me going over and like you got me going around in circles. I don't care about the mom and them. Like when they got together, it was nice to see everybody get together.
I was gonna say I want to know your reaction
when Jonathan and Nancy hugged and like Steve just kind of like looked down at Robin like this shit is happening again. You know, I felt a little bad for him there. Yes. But no, the real one was that tear. I thought tear came out when I saw Hopper open that door, yo. I keep it 3 inches open. I knew you was gonna come. I'm like, yeah, I was that got me chills. That got me chills.
I love their dynamic because like
you stole my haircut. Like
yes, I love them. You're
bitchin'.
Right. That did bitching. That was touching.
And you know what? As much as I give her shit for being a stepford wife, she saw Mike and was like, "You ain't going to college. You ain't going nowhere. Like I need you."
Yes. So you're never going to a conference again.
Yeah.
She went off. No.
She went off.
Like I think it's a beautiful thing that they were all fighting and fighting together, but like separate. And
I like that. Before it didn't seem like it made a difference because it seemed like Elle was the one holding shit down. It was gonna be her holding shit down. And this time
it wasn't.
Elle knew it wasn't her.
Yeah.
Cause like when Vecna just disappeared,
she
was like, "Oh, what the fuck happened?" Like, cause Nancy and them throwing fucking Molotov cocktails at niggas, fucking shotguns. Like, when she showed up that shotgun, baby, I was like, I was
Nancy mad though she didn't blow his head off, and I know that's just so that way it could be for next because he's hurt, but he ain't dead. They already said that, but like my whole thing is like, bitch, the whole plan was for you to shoot his head off.
Yeah, that's what go for the head, and that's what the fuck Hopper did. That's what the fuck Hopper did on that goddamn Demogorgon. Bang, bang, bang. That Demogorgon, he had that motherfucking. First of all, the flamethrower was fire. I love the flamethrower.
Amazing.
That was being used. There's so much to talk about.
And I love how he came in on that shit.
Yeah.
Boy, you name.
Who? Oh, Murray?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love, because I was like, where the fuck is he at with the flamethrower? All of a sudden,
here, bitches.
Lighting their asses up. Yes. For real. Like that, I love that part. He came in perfect.
Because I like how realistic they be, because like, when Hopper and I keep wanting to say Grace, when Hopper and Joyce, closed that gate, I'm like, damn well they could take that gate off, and then they did that shit, and they came with a flamethrower and lit that shit up, but Hopper wasn't done. Hopper said, "Oh no, I got this machete blade, I got this Bushido blade, I'm about to chop your ass up, boy."
Yes,
with the
like, where did you get that knife? That sword?
That's a knife. Like slash that damn arm off. Dude was like, "Oh no, niggas like." Bow, cut that head off. I'm like, yeah, all that blood.
Ugh.
This had to be rated R.
Well, I can't imagine it not. I thought it always kind of was anyway, even though it was like children. I thought it always was rated R. No?
I don't think so. Because even the snapping of the body. So, guys, for you guys don't know the fucking we talking about.
That was real.
I know. Vecna is the villain of this whole season 4. Fuck all the seasons.
Evil looking motherfucker.
Really fuck all the seasons because he has been him the whole time that we find out.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, you good. You just loud of sound.
I can't hear it. I loved how we finally figured out like
the reason for all this shit.
Yes, and how it's kind of been working. Like
they tied the shit
been
together.
Over there, but I also
they tied the shit together.
I want to know more about, was this world always there? This other dimension was always there. She just could access it.
It seemed like it was because he went into it. Mm-hmm. He found the mind flayer that was already there. Just didn't have a harness. Like it wasn't really doing anything.
Right.
It was just there. He saw his way.
Right.
Figured it all out. Like the demon dogs was walking around and shit, but they didn't have no, they didn't know what's going on.
No
they was just
purpose,
there.
Really.
He is the real, like you said, 5-star general. Mm-hmm, he got niggas in order, got niggas in line. This is the mission. Fuck niggas up.
Wild shit, how it was like a spider, and he was always obsessed with spiders. It was wild that he was the young bull that from the beginning.
Okay, so I'll give you guys just a little bit of story of what's going on here because we ain't even get to what we need to get to. This whole season, first of all, every season they think everybody about normal again. Oh my God, it's done. We killed it. It's over. Nobody knows.
This season hush, they said,
it's quiet. Ain't gonna be quiet no longer. Ain't gonna be quiet
she
too much
died,
longer.
And that was all we needed.
Ain't gonna be quiet too much longer. You already know what I'm talking about. But oh boy, I can't wait. But yeah, this whole season, it's upside down shit going on. It's up, inside out shit going on, and regular life shit going on, and Will could still feel the danger.
I feel bad for him because he ain't never off the hook.
Yeah,
he said, "I feel it. I feel it.
I feels it.
I feel it coming." No, he's alive, but he's hurt.
He's hurt, but he's coming back.
Just like him, he's hurt. He's hurt inside.
Why can't he just say he's gay?